Can you see that red, pink, magenta glow in the sky? Yep. Once again, it's a beautiful sunrise, but we only get to see what we can see through the leaves of the trees. No open views, I'm afraid. No high altitude grand vista, but still a beautiful, beautiful glow in the sky. Whew. Good morning, everybody. Well, a few things to talk about today. Today being, and it is, I believe, June the 12th. Boy, this is a rocky section of trail. Day 108 on trail. Yeah, look at that sky through there. Day 108 on trail. Wow. It's 5 a.m. I've had my coffee. I've had my oatmeal. I stayed in the shelter last night at the Algo Mountain Shelter here in Connecticut. I was the only person in the shelter, and then I think there was 4 tents, or 5 tents maybe erected around the property. But I just elected, because there was nobody really, very quiet. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to slide right in the shelter, leave my tent in its pack. And I was very comfortable. I love it when I'm the only person in the shelter. I don't mind staying in the shelter then. It's great. Anyhow, as you can see, or maybe not, it's a little dark still down here. Treacherous, tricky, challenging terrain. We've got a lot of that today. Apparently, some knife edge, some cliffs, some rock faces and so on to take care of today. So a challenging day. As I say, we've had our oatmeal and coffee. A few things to talk about today, but you know what, for now, let's just get through the sunrise, through the morning, get over all these rocks. Oh, for now, and we'll carry on about the day. I'll talk to you in a little bit. After a treacherous rocky descent from our shelter, and then a good solid climb, we're treated to a view, well, atmospheric, shall we say. I see reflections in water below from the trees. Morning mist and cloud just kind of sitting in the valley ahead of me. Really quite beautiful. I'm just not sure. Yeah, again, the view is obstructed with leaves, but look at the beautiful farmland below, rolling hills. Wow, pretty cool. The trail, well, you know what? I think it goes up here. One thing I noticed about New York, and so far a little bit in Connecticut, they have fewer blazes. I do see a blaze ahead. New York in particular had fewer blazes. Quite often you come to a spot and you're just not sure where to go. The trail right now, relatively flat, some rocks of course. Right this minute, it's going up shortly, I know that from the app. But just a nice little forest walk here. Just take a look. You see the color in the sky in the distance, the mist in the valley to my right that the GoPro can't see, but the human eye can. It's very pretty. One day, I think I've said this before, but one day we'll have cameras that can see pretty much what we see too. But until then, well, you're just gonna have to put it with my commentary to paint the picture that my camera can't paint. Anyhow, I just checked my distance. So today is the day I arrive in Cornwall Bridge, where my elusive Altra Lone Peak 5.0s and some kind of a shade of blue, I believe, are supposed to be waiting for me once they were eventually tracked down after threats of the Postal Service says tampering with US mail is a federal offense to the people who own the motel that insisted my package hadn't got there. I honestly believe there was definitely pilfering going on. I don't believe I'm the first one, and I'm sure not going to be the last one. Again, it's the hitching post, Cornwall Bridge, Connecticut, and I think those people, well, I think they're stealing. To be honest with you, I have no proof, just from the conversations we had, and miraculously, after threats of, again, tampering with US mail is a federal offense, my package mysteriously, miraculously reappeared. But I do think they're stealing from hikers. Obviously not every hiker, just a box here and there. I don't know what they're doing with it, maybe sending it back to India or Pakistan. I know they're rather Indian or Pakistani people, and fine. But I do personally believe that they are stealing. Again, that's based on the conversations we had, their excuses and their answers. But I don't know. I'm not a detective. I have no idea. It's just my gut feeling. Okay. So yeah, Cornwall Bridge has a grocery store. I'll be able to top up some items. Apparently they have sandwiches, deli food. It's the only place I believe in Cornwall Bridge. Cornwall Bridge is a little beep of a place. When I say beep, just a little beep on the map. That wasn't to blur out a bad word. That was just a beep on the map. Little dot. But it'll be fine. I want to wash my clothes in the bathtub. Wash me in the bathtub. Shave. Scrub my feet. They really need it. Cream my feet. Woo! They really need it. My socks. Well, my socks smell so bad. Even the bears leave me alone. I think people know I'm coming half a mile away. Oh well. Hey, again, welcome to my world. Whew, as challenging as it can be at times. I'm telling you, yesterday, with 12.5 miles, and I just found it to be a tough, hard, challenging day overall. And I'm finding more and more of those days popping up. It's a little disconcerting. Still have a ways to go. Today, I think my day will be just 11.1, but again, that's to my hotel. Tomorrow, I noticed there's a shelter somewhere in and around, it's a shelter and tenting area, somewhere in and around 17 miles. So tomorrow that would be the logical goal for me. We'll see. A gentleman I follow, if I follow someone on a YouTube channel that I like and I follow their hike, I refer to them as my friend, even though we've never actually met. I watch their channel, I comment, they comment back, we chit chat. But anyhow, Shaker, after 61 days, announced yesterday that he's coming off the CDT. It's not what he expected, it's not the fun he expected. I don't know. He didn't want to post hole through the San Juans, and I get it. But I think there's other things he could have done. I don't know. He could have flipped to the north side of the Rockies, carried on, and been fine, and come back in the summertime and maybe do that section, because that section is beautiful. In fact, it's the most beautiful part of the whole CDT, I'm told. And of course, I did that section last year, 300 miles of the CDT last year, as we section hiked that trail. Okay, let's just keep moving forward, see how we do today. After a steady climb This is the view we're greeted with from atop Caleb's Peak. Just take a look. Wow. Way down in the bottom there's a white church steeple. Low-lying mist and fog and cloud in the distance in the valleys. Gray, cumulus building. We are supposed to get thunderstorms later. Don't know what time. It's supposed to clear overnight. And tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day. I'm hoping. See if we can get to Cornwall Bridge before the rain starts. Right now it's beautiful sunshine. So we're doing fine. And I got about 8 miles or so to go now to get to the community of Cornwall Bridge. Yeah, just a quick little update, little look-see at the trail. Whew. Warm and kind of humid this morning. A lot of sweating going on. Okay, let's keep moving forward. Oh my God. I really don't want to do this. Whew. Okay. The last descent we just made was the hardest descent so far on trail. Challenging, steep, rocky, and long. Oh, that challenged me for sure. In the comments they're saying that resembles the whites, and of course there's some people saying no, it doesn't. However, it was definitely the hardest section or piece of trail so far, for me anyhow. But then I'm rewarded with probably a very short walk on what appears to be like a logging road or access road. I did notice a hike a parking sign back there where people drive up here and then they hike into the hills. You know what, I'm not seeing any blazes, so I think I'm going to just take a moment to make sure I'm on track or on trail, because in all truthfulness, this part looks just too nice. Okay, stand by. Big river down below me, just a little ways. Quite glary, just the way the light is right now. I'm not sure how much of that you're going to see properly in the GoPro, but anyhow, I believe, oh, there's like a beach on the other side. I bet you people go there and hang out. That'd be nice for a picnic and paddling, sure. Anyhow, I think it's called something like the Teutonic River. I think I've read that. Something like Teutonic, maybe. Teutonic, I don't know. But it's called something like that. Big and wide, that's for sure. And for the last 10 minutes now, we've been walking down this road. And you know what? This is the best piece of trail we've had ever on this trail, on the Appalachian Trail. It's nice. It'd be nice if it was like this all the way to Maine, although something tells me it's not. Okay. Well, just a little brief update. I saw a blaze just behind me just a few minutes ago, so I believe I'm on track. Oh, and there's a blaze ahead of me on that big tree that has a big rock just at the bottom and to the left. There's a blaze right on that tree, right ahead of me. I think there we're going back into the actual, single file trail again. Okay, let's keep moving. Stewart Hollow Shelter, right down there. Nothing like a monkey reading. Ahead of me, the bridge of Cornwall Bridge. I believe, unless there's some other access point, I have to walk under the bridge and around. I think the little road loops around, puts me on the bridge to the left. I think that's the way it works, but unless there's a little trail going up there, I'm gonna have to do that, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see if there's a little trail. Sometimes there is, sometimes there is not. But that's the bridge that we have to cross. But of course, we've got to get up there first. Could be a little trail going up there, look. Might be. Could be. Possible. Might be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Might be a little trail. Let's go see. Well, we did try, but there was no trail through there. So we're gonna have to follow this little country road, but you know what? It's not far, I don't think. I think it's just around the bend. Look at this pretty property on the corner here. Take a look. Isn't that a sweetheart? Oh, and take a look at the church right there. My goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful church. My, how sweet is that? I wonder, check this road. Let's grab a picture of that church, shall we? Well, we made it to the bridge. The river, whoops, is called the Housatonic, with an H. Housatonic River. It's called the Housatonic River. Housatonic. Not Housatonic, but Housatonic. Sometimes those U's and those H's, they just kind of get you. They play, screw, mess with your mind. Oh, looks like the river's split. Are there two Housatonic rivers? Huh. Or maybe it didn't split, maybe it's a road. Yeah, what do I know? It's a damn road. I thought it was another river down here, but it's not, it's a road. I should have known when there was a mesh and everything there, so can't throw things at the cars, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, we are arriving in Cornwall Bridge. Now, there was a little gas station there, so I did get myself a coffee and a jar of coffee, because my coffee pouch is low, so they have the smaller jars. So I got one of those, and a couple of cheesy crackers and stuff for my pack. I got a small toothpaste, because I'm just about to empty one, and it gave me 2 small toothpaste in inventory in my pack. So I got one of those. Yeah. Arriving Cornwall Bridge. We're gonna check out the well, you know what, I guess we'll see if we can get into the motel. I've got lots of time then to go back. I'll go to the grocery store and stuff, so I'd like to get into the motel maybe and wash my clothes and then go back and do I don't think the grocery store is far. That's the package store. Now here in the good old USA, a package store is like a beer and wine and like alcohol store, I guess. Of course, in Canada we call that an LCBO. There's an across that side there's a iron bank. Well, an iron bank. Something over there with the flags and stuff. Don't know what that is, and cars. Is that the grocery store? You know what? I don't know. But anyhow, we're gonna mosey on into this town. There's a little post office. There's not much here. I don't think they have a restaurant. I'm told that the grocery store does do hot food, so you need to get whatever you want. Say before they close. I think at 5 today, but we're gonna check. And take that back to your hotel room or wherever it is you're going to eat. Yes, post office and a gallery. Posters, prints, photography. Well, that kind of tickles with my heart, doesn't it? Photography. Okay, beautiful white building there. I don't know what that is, but it's something. Is that the library? Heck, I don't know what it is, but it's something. Oriental rugs. Wow. Okay, you know what, guys? Let's just mosey on and see what happens today. Just a little look around and outside of the Hitchin Post Motel here in Cornwall Bridge. It's actually a very clean looking motel, and it is clean. The rooms are clean. It's very, very kind of nice. And this is my room. My room is number 5. Now, it was perfectly clean until I arrived. Now you can see, oh, not so clean. I have resupplies, food, coffee. Oh, take a look. My new Altra Lone Peak 5.0s. So my shoes got here. Again, a very expensive community. Wow. Whew. Yeah, but not a damn thing I can do about it. We're in the north and we knew it was going to be expensive up here. So this is my room. It's got air conditioner on the wall, little sink area here, and then down here, of course, is the commode, the toilet, shower, and you know what? Oh, and it has a free refrigerator and a microwave and of course a TV. So you know what? Ooh, standing on things. Everything's fine. So this is day 108. I'm going to get my gear put away. I'm going to get my resupply sorted, put away, everything ready to go. The country store, by the way, I had a really nice sandwich for my lunch there, chicken parmesan. Anyhow, tomorrow I'll get a breakfast sandwich from there at 7. They open at 7. Head back to the trailhead and boom, head north, pushing towards Massachusetts. I'll talk to you tomorrow, which will be June the 13th tomorrow, and on day 109. Talk to you later, guys.